What is up, guys? And today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. In today's video I'm going to be bringing you guys the best $1,500 PC you guys can buy. This PC can actually run all games at 1080p max settings, all games at 1440p max settings, and this PC can even run 4K games at high settings, not ultra settings but high settings. I was thinking about building a PC that could run everything at ultra settings 4K, but honestly I don't think it's worth the money to pay an extra $650 or extra $200 more just to play games at ultra settings, one setting higher than you could just play. I mean, if you guys want to and you guys have the money and you guys don't really care, then go ahead and buy it, but this PC will run games at 4K settings, 4K high settings. So yeah, let's get right into the build. For the processor for this build, we are going with the AMD Ryzen 7 1700 3.0 GHz 8-core processor. This processor has 8 cores and 16 threads, and it's pretty much the best bang for buck processor that you could buy in terms of high quality. So like, it's over $300. This processor actually competes with the i7-7700K, and the only reason I didn't put the 7700K in is because of the price. It's actually like $50 more than this one, and you're pretty much getting the same exact results. There's a lot of benchmarks that show that these processors are actually the same in performance pretty much, and you're pretty much gonna just use it. The 3.0 gigahertz, don't worry about that, guys. You could easily overclock that to 3.9 or even 4.0 or even higher than that, and that's why we're gonna also include in this build a water cooler. And with that being said, we're gonna get into the water cooler. The water cooler is gonna be a Corsair H100i V2, and this is their new AIO liquid cooler, and this, I'm telling you, this is one of the best liquid coolers that you could buy, and it's $100. So yeah, it's gonna keep it nice and cool. It's gonna be good for your overclock, and it's gonna look pretty dope too, not even gonna lie. I like the way the liquid coolers look. But yeah, it's gonna keep your PC nice and cool. For the motherboard for the build, we're gonna go with the Asus Strix B350F Gaming ATX AM4 Plus this motherboard is gonna be great for overclocking into B350 chipset, so it supports the Ryzen, and yeah, it's pretty much a beast of a motherboard. It also has a little bit of RGB lighting in case you're into that. But yeah, it's a pretty good motherboard. It supports up to 64 gigs of RAM and up to 3200 megahertz, so you could overclock your RAM if you wanted to. And yeah, it's pretty much a beast of a motherboard. It comes in at $116. For the RAM for this build, we're gonna get the Corsair Vengeance LPX 16 gigabytes DDR4 3200 megahertz memory, and this RAM is honestly just standard 16 gigabytes, but that 3200 megahertz will help our Ryzen CPU with the overclocking, and it's gonna make the performance even better, because Ryzen CPUs actually do have better performance with higher speed RAM, so that's gonna actually help our performance of the PC. So yeah, for the storage for the build, we're gonna have the same as our usual PC build. We're gonna have a 120 gigabyte Kingston solid state drive, and we're gonna have a Western Digital Caviar Blue 1 terabyte hard drive. And yeah, it's pretty much the standard storage that I always recommend because it's cheap and it's gonna be fast. With the SSD, your Windows is gonna boot up real fast, and your programs are also gonna boot up fast, whatever's on your SSD. And the 1 terabyte should be good for a long time. It should last you a while, and it's gonna be plenty of space for all your games. For the case, we're gonna go with the Fantex Eclipse P400 tempered glass ATX mid tower case. This case, honestly, guys, is the best looking case I have ever seen. I really wish I had it, but I do not. It is pretty new, I believe. It came out recently, and this case is just a beast. It has tempered glass. It's very good with cable management, and it has plenty of room for fans. Fantex is an amazing company, and they make very high quality cases, so I don't doubt that this one is anything less than that. And with that said, this is an amazing case. I wish I had this case for myself, and it comes in at $80, so that's an amazing price for a Fantex case, and I highly recommend it. For the power supply for this build, we're gonna get a Corsair CXM 750 watt bronze certified power supply. This power supply is semi-modular, so that means it will you could actually exchange some of the cables out, and you don't have to put all the cables in the any cables that you don't need, you don't have to put in. So that's actually pretty good for cable management. It makes it a lot easier, a lot cleaner, and it's gonna just be overall better. The 750 watt is plenty of power for this PC, and yeah, it's gonna be very good for this PC. Finally guys, the moment you guys have all been waiting for, the video card. We're gonna get a GeForce GTX 1080 from Gigabyte, the G1 Gaming Edition, and this comes in at $564, which is pretty expensive, but this is what's gonna run all your games at 4K high settings, and it's gonna max out every game under that resolution. So 1440p is gonna max it out. 1080p for sure is gonna max it out. This video card will last you a long time, and that's why I think it's worth the money. I don't think it's worth paying for another 1080, because that's just stupid, guys. Come on, $600 just to go up to ultra settings. That's not very smart, and it's not very smart SLIing either. Like I wouldn't SLI a 1080 and I wouldn't SLI 1070s either, just because a lot of games don't support SLI, so you're not even guaranteed to have SLI available for all your games. That's why I wouldn't recommend it. But hey, this 1080 will do you just fine at high settings. Just have fun with it. But I mean, if you do want to go the extra mile and pay that more money for better graphics, then you could get a 1080 Ti, but I really don't recommend that, just because it's like $700. It's almost $800. So yeah, we're gonna go with the 1080, 8 gigabytes of VRAM, guys. It's gonna be plenty. It's gonna be great for all your games, guys. And yeah, that's gonna wrap up the build actually. If you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.